wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. Okay, great. You're awake. Everything good? Good. Great. Because we have to get moving. Like, now. Like, now. I gotta rush through these safety checks. I mean, not rush. If I miss something before we take you out of stasis, I'm dead. Possibly, literally. Okay. Check subject for abrasions. I don't see any cuts or anything. Everything from your surgery should have healed right away, but I have to be sure. Perform psychological examination? We don't have time for that. That'll take... Well, how do you feel? Do you feel weird? Anxious? Disoriented? I mean, in a way that you wouldn't expect to be after waking up from stasis, after being operated on, and after being carted off from your crashed spaceship. Okay. I'm so glad I figured out you could understand me. The steps for doing this with a language barrier are... I mean, look at this. It's like 20 pages long. Anyway, we'll call that good. What next? Oh, well, that's frickin' great. Use data from previous vivisections to conduct physical evaluation. Only I didn't learn anything about how your body works from last time. You might as well run on magic, for all I know. Listen, you're feeling okay, right? You're not injured or inhibited in any way? Nothing feels amiss? Okay, that's going to have to be good enough. We have to get going. I'm gonna release you from stasis, alright? You'll be able to move, so don't kill me or anything. Okay, easy there. Easy there. Let's just... Holy crap, you can talk? Actually, that makes total sense. If you can understand me, why not? Still, that's weird. Do you have a speaker on you or something? Your mouth doesn't look like it should be able to make those sounds. Oh, never mind. Just sit down in this wheelchair, okay? We had to modify it a little to accommodate a body like yours, but it should work. You might be a little bit weak after all that time in stasis, so you shouldn't walk. Oh, right. No, that's not really what I'm doing. I'm not nearly brave enough to stage a prison break in the middle of a government facility. No, I got approval for this. Actually, it's more like an urgent order. See, we've been contacted by your people. Turns out they know all about the crash, and they know we have you, and they really want you back. And since we're not stupid enough to fight a bunch of aliens over one specimen, we're sending you home. And it's my job to make sure that you're safe and healthy before we send you off. Things might get dicey if we did any permanent damage to you. Okay, I'm going to go through the prep instructions real quick. These ones I definitely can't gloss over. Hang on, why is all this stuff scribbled out? Are these disposal instructions? They just crossed out the parts where you have to deal with a dead body and added some junk in the margins. Alright then. I guess they weren't expecting that they'd ever want to let you, leave this place alive. And I probably shouldn't be telling you this. You're probably gonna have some choice things to say about us to your friends as it is. Okay, first you need to swallow what's in this bottle. Oh, come on. If we wanted to poison you, we would have done it while you were in stasis. It's some kind of antibiotic. It only reacts to Earth organisms, or so the label says. So it'll kill any microorganisms you picked up while you were here, while leaving the rest of you perfectly healthy. Here, take it. Yeah, I bet it doesn't taste great. Next up, it says divide body into manageable. They were supposed to scribble that part out too, I think. Skipping that. Skip. 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 Man, did anybody proofread this thing? Okay, okay, here we go. Next, you're gonna have to put on this suit. It looks sort of cobbled together. Did this used to be a body bag? Yeesh. Well, go ahead and slip into it. This will keep you from being exposed to any more microbes on your way to the meeting point. Oh, right, good question. Well, your people apparently found us because one of the idiot engineers going over your spaceship turned on the beacon. Although, I guess I probably shouldn't judge, though. Maybe the guy was in a similar position to me. Yeah, so they dropped by. Big spectacle to the base, but it looks like they were subtle enough to not let the whole world know they exist. A bunch of people tried to open fire on them, but I guess you guys have force fields most of the time. Did yours break in the crash or something? Huh. Anyway, so they use some fancy mumbo-jumbo to establish a simple way of communicating. In the movies, the aliens are usually able to learn English through the internet or with some sort of universal translator, but from what I hear, it was more like Pictionary. I guess I shouldn't expect the movies to get it right. And I guess you know the rest. They asked about you, so now we're scrambling to get you back to them in one piece. Okay, so is the suit looking good? Let me check the gauge. Yep. It's saying it's airtight. There's more of that antibiotic inside, so you'll be totally clean. Just wait until you're back on your ship to take it off. We'll provide more antibiotics to scrub it off with to limit contamination afterwards. Okay. And then, yeah, that's just great. I'm supposed to ask you about what you're going to tell the others. I'm even supposed to coach you on it, if you'll let me. That seems pretty dumb. This was all our mistake. I don't think we have the right to tell you what to say. But, well, I am sort of curious. You know, since this might result in, like, an interstellar war someday or something. Do you mind? Oh, that's actually pretty generous. I mean, it's still negative, but way better than what you could say. I really appreciate that. What? Oh, wow. Well, thanks. I'm glad I left a good impression, especially since, you know, I was the one cutting into you. So, you're really gonna take it easy on humanity because of me? That's, wow. That's really a lot to take in. Does this mean, like, I guess you could say I kinda, sorta, saved the world? Well, how about that? I mean, nobody's ever gonna know. I couldn't even tell my boss about it without revealing my secret, let alone the general public, but still, that feels nice. Thanks. Okay, before you head out, we're gonna give you your stuff back. Most of your tech went to the engineers, so this just has some of the stuff you had on you when they brought you over to this wing. They put it all in this locker over here. The combination was... There we go. And... oh, holy crap. I don't suppose that this was already broken when they found you. Oh no, don't like this. Was any of this important? Okay, when you say kind of, do you mean like it wasn't that important, or do you mean they were really important? Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look. Do any of these look fixable? This one here, with the sort of boxy thing with the circles all over. It looks sort of dented. Maybe they were trying to open it up, but couldn't? I think it's mostly cosmetic damage, right? Okay, that's good. Not too bad. What about, what is this thing? Should I even ask? Oh, okay. So it's like a religious symbol with a shape. I sort of thought. Anyway, looks like it's in pieces. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't irreplaceable. I'm sure they didn't realize how important it was, or they would have treated it more carefully. The rest of the stuff looks like it was taken apart more carefully. Could it be put back together? Okay, that's good. That's really good. Well, here, I'll put it all in this bag for you. Well then, I think that's everything. There'll be some guys out there to drive you over to your buddy's spaceship. Listen, I'm really sorry your first experience with our planet sucked so bad. If you ever come back, hopefully you'll be more of a tourist than a test subject. And, maybe I'll see you then? Yeah, assuming I haven't been found out and given a pair of cement shoes. Well, see ya. Good luck out there.